Hey everybody, Rodham here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi Breath of a Hive, episode 34. Here is the recap of the rules and goals if you need them. And before I start, I wanted to just say that I've added 2 mods due to your suggestions to the series. So the first mod that I added is one that allows 4 times the healing when you're in a camp bed or a bed or whatever, 4 times faster. That allows the downtime of the series to decrease, but it also makes it a little bit easier. So it might be a little bit more action-packed, but it does have its own penalties, I suppose. So what I'll be doing is putting that all to a vote eventually, so that you can vote whether I keep it or not. Yes. So I wanted to just let you all know that about that. And that was Rock Salt suggested that I use that. And the other mod is a mod that adds in some plastic surgeons into cities that don't normally have plastic surgeons, i.e. there'll be plastic surgeons eventually in World's End, which will allow me to name dudes a little bit more easily, because at the moment, naming guys is somewhat of a laborious task, where I have to run a ridiculous distance to do it. So there is some cool advantages of that. And both of those mods, like I said, will be able to be voted on in the future. I'll let you know when that poll is up. I just want there to be more poll items than just that on the poll. So we're having the swarm heal up, and then we have these hive recruits that have yet to be named. They had to go all the way out to Shopatai because that was probably the closest plastic surgeon that I know of. Quite the run, to be honest. Quite the run. And now that we're at Shopatai, let's go over to the Shinobi Thief Tower and get them names and then turn around and go home. So here we go. We have... Oh, well, here's the trader. So for these 2 new hive recruits, let's get bags. Let's get assassin rags so they have some basic armor as well. And then we need to go talk to the surgeon, who's not maybe on this floor. Or this floor. Here he is. Alright. Here we go. Help me out. You are going to be named Muhammad. And this recruit, you're going to be named Knave. All these guys are going to be set to passive. We're going to follow Muhammad, and we are going to run home the way of the north. The north path home. Alright, here we go. We're on our way, and I really hope they stay out of trouble. Here's to hoping. Alright, back here, looks like we've got a bunch of blood spiders that are about to jump us. Let me load the zone first. Yeah, they are currently literally standing on top of my head. Good. That's exactly what I needed. Please load the zone. Please load the zone. Another reason I particularly hate the swamp. The swamp is a place that I almost never come to after I'm done with whatever I needed to do in the swamp, because they constantly, the assault of blood spiders and the bad pathing, it's at best it's annoying. At worst it's deadly. So I'm trying to pick up the bone dogs and then put them back down so they can actually be useful in this fight, because they can't get themselves out of the beds themselves. Like arthritic dogs or something? I don't know. Green here is not doing so hot. Alright, so all of the blood spiders are dead, but I have a lot of healing to do. So one thing I need to do is to switch who is holding the red saber boss, and I'm gonna pick him up with Sangheili, because Sangheili is fully healed. Then what I'm gonna do... Okay, so Talon is still over here. I'm going to have... I guess Talon is going to be the looter of blood spiders, because he's over here already. Or a few blood spiders. Alright, let's hop in bed. Everybody else, let's regroup over by the blood spiders. And keep patching ourselves up. I am not ready to fight potentially 3 wars at once. So passive, jobs off, or passive on, jobs are off. Go into the ocean. Just go away. I'm just going to let these guys stomp around the base for a minute because I am already too busy with the swarm and potentially with Swords of the Queen. Swords of the Queen are heading into a really hostile area. And I know myself, I'm not going to want to have to micro fight 3 battles because every time I switch zones, I have this long pause time due to the fact that I have a an older computer, and yeah, we'll try to minimize that. All right, so we're going through each one of these. Thorns, you're healthy enough. I'm just trying to figure out who needs to heal. Alright, so Cookie needs to heal. Honey needs to heal. Troller Sauce does too. But not Rage. Seiko. Not Ray. Not Sing Healy. But yes, minus. Yes, acid. Not Hella. And yes, green. Alright, so Hella, I have a different task for you. You are going to clean up some of these blood spiders. Try to loot as many as I can. If I click on them and I see that they're not dead. Alright, these ones are now dead. That one isn't. Now, a bone spider, or a blood spider or 2, not going to be that much of an issue. It's just when there's a bunch of them. And then additionally, I want her to go in here and, oh, hello. Random red saber that just respawned or something. I don't know. But they're going to get killed real good. Alright, Hella took a little bit of damage, but I'm going to have her lockpick these boxes, because the next place I want to head to is the grid, and I need someone that can pick locks real effectively to be able to get through the grid good. My grammar good. Zug zug. Alright, any beds that are not currently being used will break down. So the idea here for this episode is to go through the grid, and pick the workshops. Alright, I need to... Come on. Red Rain, just fit through the door. Pick through the workshops, and then hand off the bounty over in AdMag or something like that. Alright, Swords of the Queen are being targeted, but they're not being attacked yet. Doesn't mean I don't want to pay attention to that. Alright, so let's take anything of worth here. Yeah, that's an empty rum bottle. Is this empty grog? Yeah, it's empty grog. I don't think there's such thing. Yeah, blood rum, yes. Motors, sure. Chew sticks, pearl cup, sleeping bag, dust witches. Not a wooden bowl. I know from experience that alright, some rice, some rum, some advanced meds, some more rice. No rum, no rum. These weapon cabinet things are generally empty. Empty, empty, empty. Yeah, empty. Okay. So we full looted. I'm going to have her, let's trade some to Red Rain. And have her heal the little wounds that she has sustained. Alright, you guys are being chased by Outlaw Farm. Why the heck would you stop? That is like, #1 way to die is to stop moving surrounded by enemies. Don't just lay down and die. Don't be dumb. Back to this group because I want to get them moving. Anyone that is fully healed will get up. Yes, I heal a lot faster, but if you disagree with this mod, you can vote against it in the future. I mean, it doesn't make you immortal. It just lessens the downtime. Oh, look at you. I haven't really fully loaded the zone, so combat is real wonky right now. So Hella, Green, Talon, you're all healed up enough. We're ready to go. Alright. Let's reclaim our camp bags. There's no sense in leaving them behind. And who has a nice backpack space? Oh, St. Healy, you are super encumbered, aren't you? Talon. Talon has some space. At this point, the cannibals are probably have left my base, and I can go back there and get back to work. I'll check in a second. Alright, so Red Rain is full up. Thorns, you get to carry the bags. Alright, Talon, there's 5 more bags. Okay. At this point, St. Healy, I think, was the one... Yep, St. Healy was the one holding the Dust Boss, but he can't carry the weight, so Minus will pick him up. And then everybody will follow Minus, and Minus go to the grid. Off we go. We're leaving behind a significant amount of random loot and stuff, but at this point I don't really need to loot the not super worth items. I can cherry pick. I have 37,000 and we have a pretty strong economy, so I will cherry pick what I want. Muhammad, Knave, Jay, and Silvershade are about to go into Bast, which is a particularly unsafe area. So I'm going to be monitoring whether they flash red or not. Let's check back on our home crew. They've been just sort of floating here. Alright, so the cannibals kind of see me. So I'm going to go out to the ocean even further. Because right now, they're scurrying around my base, not really knowing how to get to me because I'm in deep ocean. So I'm just going to go even deeper. Or you know what I'll do? I'm going to go out here. All these spiders are deactive. I'm going to go out here and fight. Oh, nope, they've left. Swell. Looks like Angel's... Yeah, Angel is hurt. Okay, you guys are being targeted but not attacked. I don't want to have to keep checking in on you, but... Holy Sentinels, that's bad. Holy Sentinels are bad because some of the Holy Sentinels are fast. They're fast enough to chase them down. Alright, Minus. You are taking us into the grid. I don't want to have to fight too many fights at once, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Alright, all you guys, jobs are on. Angel, your job first is going to be sleeping in a bed. Swarm's being targeted, and the Swords of Queen is being targeted. Alright, let's check Swarm first. This is probably Swamp Ninjas or Blood Spiders or something. It is Blood Spiders, I think. Yep. Whole swarm of them. Yeah, big old no thanks. I don't really have any interest in getting bogged down in a Blood Spider fight. And as long as Swords of the Queen are flashing but not the combat designation, I think I'm okay with that. We'll just have them targeted but keep running. Right now I have them all on passive, so they're supposed to pick fights anyway. And it looks like soon I'll be outrunning these blood spiders, so they'll leave me alone. It's hard enough, I think, in this game to fight one fight at a time. Fighting 2 or 3? Oof, it's bad. Especially if it's dangerous fights, like with blood spiders or a swarm of enemy cannibals at our gates. Luckily, I can cheese the fights that come home by just, like, abandoning home. But once I have a decent defensive crew, I don't plan on doing that. I do plan on taking fights at home. Alright, so now we're in the grid, colloquially known as the waffle. because on the overhead map it kind of looks like a little waffle. And we haven't fully loaded the zone. Oh, did you just teleport my camera? You did, didn't you? We are looking for the things we couldn't pick open earlier. So there should be some secured boxes with really fancy stuff inside. Alright, you all are being targeted. Usually when it's... Oh, Jesus. So here's the problem why I don't really like the paladins. They run fast. So I'm running at 20. They're running at 17. They're hot on my tail. I think what I'll do is tell all of you to run top speed. Because if I do get knocked out, it will help that I'm not all clustered. Okay. While I do that, let me go back here. So the lockpicks in this group are Hella, Green, and Ron. And let's see if there's stuff for me to lockpick. Please load the zone. There we go. Yep, here's a box I could lockpick. No one else would be able to lockpick this box. It'd be 0% to them. You need at least 5% to even attempt the picking. Otherwise, you can't at all. Which means it's a very useful skill to level up with everyone, because if anyone's ever locked up or imprisoned, you're never going to be able to get out unless you have at least a basic understanding of lockpicking. So there's another box over here that I can pick. And I think those are the only two in this complex. Because I've picked everything else in the past. I just didn't have tools to break it or the skill to open it. Alright, I don't want Jay and Silvershade splitting up too much from Mohammed and Knave. So I'm having them regroup back together. Still with the interest of heading to the fishing town. But I have to be very attentive to see if it ever is that they're even struck once. Okay, we did pick that. I'll pop that open in a second. Let's go pick this one. Queen, you will... Let's hope you have some luck. Oh, it's garbage. Darn. I was kind of hoping for ancient science books or something. Okay, Muhammad did get hit. How inferior speed enemy caught up to us and hit us, I don't know. But now we're in Sinkin. Sinkin actually has some hives in it from the Hive Expanded mod. Ooh, Jay got hit too. But they're not hit bad enough that we're slow or anything. So let's continue on the northern coast and avoid... Yeah, but Sinkin, the hives are way up here. Avoid the cannibals. So I think we're out of the woods. We're out of Bast. So now we just have to avoid cannibals. Cannibals, as long as I'm not sloppy, they're a little bit slower. So they shouldn't be jumping on me. Angel, you're fully healed. So get back to work. We have a bunch of people that aren't doing any jobs, but there's just really not much for me to do with everybody. And I'm totally okay with them having downtime. That's not an issue that I personally have at all. Skith, however, you are a little different. There does seem to be wheat. And you're not making grog, which means grog's full. Let me move the grog with someone that has a backpack. Preferably a backpack that stacks. A stacked backpack. There we go. And move the grog over to storage here. Alright, Skith should be grogging now. And where is Longstoat? Longstoat, you're the farmer. Start constructing. Actually, Longstoat and someone else didn't have a weapon. A lot of these guys don't have good weapons. Longstoat doesn't have any weapon though, so let's get him a basic Naginata. And then let's go through, Ferris, we're going to have you get an upgraded one. Now, if you're wondering why I haven't... Oh, they're being targeted again. If you're wondering why I don't have them have better weapons, it's because I don't have the research to be able to make a better weapon bench. Once... It's possible once I'm done looting the grid, I will have the improved... the book to allow me to unlock better weapons, but I don't have that yet. I did have some comments that said, oh, you should upgrade your weapon bench, but it's like, I can't. But yeah, I'll have everybody have the higher quality, the highest quality I can possibly make Naginata. And we'll just, that will be our weapon of choice for now because it's one of our racial weapons. Skith already has one, Angel has one, Snowy has one, Resnick has one, Crab has one. Okay, so everybody with the Hive Recruit has one. The Hive Recruit here, I will rename, but I have to do an import to be able to put surgeons in the World's End. So for now, what I'm going to do is, for right now, what I'm going to do is just wait because, the long and short of it is, if I did the import, I would then have 2 copies of the Red Saber boss in the game at once, which is not something I want to do. Alright, why aren't you putting the... Oh, cookfish is full. Maybe dry fish instead of fry fish, and then haul to dried storage. We'll start making dried fish now. Alright, we're probably done picking that, yeah. Nice! Ancient science books. And a whole lot of other stuff that we need to store. So Queen, you, I just noticed, don't have a melee weapon. So let's go take that ninja blade. And then everything else is going to go on thorns, just because thorns can carry it a lot better than everyone else can. So, I don't need the gears. They're not worth much. But yeah, that ancient science books will be really, really useful. Now let's follow Hollow and find the other complex. So we are looking for a similar building. Not all of them have sciencey stuff, but does this one? No. This one, as you could see just from glancing in, it doesn't have any facilities. It's empty. And I'm pretty certain there's 2 of them here. Oh, Hands of the Queen's being targeted. That's not good. It's an iron spider that spawned near me. Jesus. Alright, everybody rally. Jobs off, passive off. I'm going to kill this spider with my group here. Oh, no, the spider... Well, no, I'm not going to leave this spider here. It's too dangerous to just leave him sitting here, so... Could you get out of the water? He's trolling me right now. Dude, keep moving. I don't know why I'm using fair... Okay, he's, like, broken, and I don't have a ranged weapon to take him down, I don't think. No, no one at my home has a ranged weapon right now. Alright, so jobs on, passive on. I'll have to keep an eye on that. That's really annoying. The naming group... Maybe are swimming? No, they're currently running. But they've gotten away from a lot of the dangerous areas. I think as soon as Longstoat stands right here... No, he's really broken. Alright, you guys. You dummies. Don't keep taunting the spider. When you're idle, one sits there, and the other sits there. I don't want no dead people. She's no longer doing armor smithing. Because I'm out of leather? That's hard to believe. No, Snowy, you should be creating armor. You're not... You don't need to be idle. There you go. She, like, forgot. That was weird. For heavy armor, there's no iron to plate beat, and there's no... Okay, so yeah, Resnick's idle, but the rest of them aren't. Is this another? Oh, wow, there's more active spiders around. That makes me feel unsafe. Alright, back to Hollow. So we're looking for the last complex here. So this complex is not one. Oh, here it is, maybe. Hopefully. Now, there's a possibility of there being some beak things in here, but they're not always here. So if you're coming to where I am in here, be wary of beaks. Uh-oh. They have a 0% chance to pick this other one. So hopefully Hella levels up enough to be able to pick it, because I think her lockpicking's the best out of the group. Oh yeah, she has a 5% chance to pick that now. That's good. We don't have to come back for like a third time. And there's 3 to pick over here. Can you pick this? Nope. Ron can. Green can't anymore. Alright, Queen, let's get up here and check what we got. We got trash. Oh well. Doesn't have to always go well. I was just hoping for not so much trash. But, I don't know. If the game thinks I deserve trash, then whatever. Guess I get a bunch of trash. So is the Queen's getting targeted again? Oh, they're stopped getting targeted. They picked that one too. Please be something good. Yes! So we have a Flesh Cleaver, which is a particularly powerful weapon against robots because it does a lot of robot damage. We've got a KLR series right arm, which is a dexterity right arm. And then some other various stuff. So I think the Flesh Cleaver I'm going to give to Ron. Oh, Ron, you... That really isn't worth anything. Just drop that. So Ron's going to be really good against robots. And then this Ring Saber we will hand down to someone else that needs it, like Cookie. Actually, this might even be better than what Beep has. Yeah, it is. All right, Ron, give that to Beep. And then Beep. This is better than what Cookie has, so give that to Cookie. And then that Naginata can be put on Red Rain. So, or actually, Hollow. Hollow takes it. All right, and then what's left in here? Engineering research, the bioarm, or the bionic arm. Okay, cool. Hella and Ron, go pick this last one. Green, are you able? No, Green's not able. Ron's picking it from like a mile away. He's apparently Inspector Gadget. And they already just picked it. Wow, that was fast. Uh-oh, I see big things out of the corner of my eye. I'll tend to that in just a second. There's 2 of them. I'm not really interested. 2 is not hard, but where there's 2, there's yep. See, there's often more. So let's back away. We're full up on resources and stuff. We're bloated full of goods, so I'm not really interested in picking the fight against the beaks. I think this one's, yep, that one's empty. So we have a good amount of engineering research and 1 regular book on us. That's pretty good. We will follow Hollow and head to this way station. Alright, Muhammad and his crew are idle, and they are in the fishing village. So we will take the north path into... Whoa! This fishing village is, like, under serious attack. So let's help out the locals. It's the nice thing to do. Also, it's free training for the new guys. So, you know, Yeah, Scrawny Raid just came here and is absolutely stompifying. Don't worry, shop guard, I got you. It's too bad that this doesn't build up rep. Alright, I don't want to buy their fish, though. You'd think, like, helping out the natives, or not the natives is probably the wrong term. The locals would net me some respect or whatever, but it doesn't. Do you have rice? You have cotton, hemp, no rice. What I will buy is... I don't want an advanced splint kit. I want a splint kit, but not an advanced one in case I got hurt, but I'm not going to comp for the advanced one. Let's check the bar while we're here. Might as well. A bunch of people grumbling. Oh, Hobbs. He's a unique NPC, but not a hiver, so not someone we're recruiting. Yep, alright, I think we're good. Back to following Muhammad and take the north path past the Cannibal Plains, because I don't want to get eaten by cannibals. After all the effort I've gone to recruiting you and all that, it'd be a damn shame to have you eaten. Switch back to the swarm here, and we are going to load the zone for a bit. Queen is actually lagging behind. She has quite a lot of stuff on her. In fact, that blade that she has is better than Ray's. So Ray, let's do a little switching here. Everyone hold up. I would just guessed Ray. I mean, I'll just keep switching weapons around until, like, everybody has at least something decent. So Ray, take the decenter blade. I know decenter is not a word, but it is for me now. Queen is a little bit faster. Let's follow Hollow and head to the way station. Now, the village that I'm close to, I think this is New Kralia. Kral's Chosen is a hostile splinter faction of the Shek. And not to just waltz in there. That's a fight. That's a not insignificant fight. So, it looks like a way station, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Once we get closer, it will identify it properly. Muhammad has taken the southern route. Oops, whoa, I just misclicked big time. I want to go north. I don't want to go south. There we go. Now they're going correct. Oh, we didn't get close enough to identify New Kralia as New Kralia. But I'm fairly certain, just from memory, that that's what that is. Now, Queen is encumbered just enough to be sort of barely leveling up strength as we run here. Not on purpose. Purposeful strength training is not something I intend to do. Oh, we got some nomads. Well, let's check that out. Probably just going to sell animals, and I'm probably not going to buy anything. Yep. I have stated before that I'm going to hold out buying bulls until I have the larger island secured. And I'm sticking to that. As well as all the other animals. Goats and crabs and everything else we can tame with the Tame Beasties mod. Whose camp is this? Oh, it's mine. Ha! I forgot about that. And it's been here the whole time. Alright, let's go loot that food. And break down the campfire. That's funny. I was like, that seems suspiciously close to... Because, yeah, there is a camp over here. Oh, and they're exiles. Yep, that's another group of hostile Shek, too. Alright, let's see, what do we want to do? We want to sell off all the stuff we don't need and buy iron plates and the like of stuff we do need. I was also hoping to buy rice, but they don't seem to have any. We can also buy research books. So, selling. Motors, sure. Components, sure. Shoe sticks, why not? Small splint kits, why not? Blood rum, sure. This awkward backpack, junk bow. The cup, I think I need for the thief thing. The regular cup and the pearl cup, maybe. Animal teeth I can get rid of. And they ceased to have enough money to support this. But here's what I could do. I could buy their plates. And now they magically have more money. It's called barter. I'm going to keep... No, I'm not going to keep the generator cores. They are really, really, really heavy objects that allow you to train strength. But I did say that I was never going to train strength like that. So sticking to my guns and not going to trade like that. Show me your goods. Well, they have a little bit more money. They have a backpack or a sleeping bag that I want to buy. And that allows me to rest up a little bit easier. Out on the road. A toothpick. The swamp masks I'm going to keep because I want to build up an inventory of them in case I want to go into the Fog Islands. I don't need two. Ooh, they don't even have money for that. That's okay. We're headed to AdMag after this. So let's go. Let's poke back in there with Queen to see if there's any, like, guys we could recruit. There are... No? Logan's not a recruit. He's probably a mercenary or something. I don't know if I've already been here, but no, there's not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Definitely deep, deep uh-oh. Alright, so we got set on passive here, meaning that we should have never stayed to fight, but Jay did. And Jay is now unconscious for it. Or not unconscious, but knocked out unconscious. Alright. Silver Shade just picked Jay up. And we are running. I really wish that passively set people would stay passive. I probably just bumped into their group and they took swings. But luckily, Silver Shade is able to carry someone and run it more or less full speed. So that's exactly what just happened. Alright, so let's keep following Muhammad. And hopefully not stopping to get beaten to high hell by cannibals. Please. Like, pretty please. Alright, switching back to Hollow here. That was a good save, I guess. Let's head to AdMag. We have not gone to AdMag. That's the Shek capital. The leader of the Shek lives there, and her heir to the throne, the Shek throne, lives in AdMag. And they also have police stations. I think all the major Shek cities have police stations. So Squin and AdMag both have it. I think Great Fortress might as well, or Last Stand, one or the other. But either way, we'll head to AdMag and we'll be able to sell off whatever else we have. In fact, what I could do is move around some gear here now. Anything that I think should be sold, we can drop onto a bone dog to just make it faster to sell when it comes time. Ray has a bunch of stuff. I don't recall looting any of this on Ray. Maybe I do, I don't know. Alright, this is getting annoying. Just trade with Hollow Freeze a second. There we go. Much easier. Since when did Ray have all this junk? There is a little spider skimming around, though. Keeping my eye on him. Alright, Ray. Healy. Okay, I'm going to have to check everyone. Because I'm out of space and there's still some more stuff left to get rid of. Healy has some stuff. Acid has some stuff. Hella does. Queen does. The Shek territory is a pretty safe place. There's some ruins here with frag axes. Ruined Shek City. It's a pretty safe place. It doesn't have like incredibly hostile enemies, so I don't have to hold my breath around there. But I do around these guys, so move order. I'm still not... Man, it is so hard to get home because even when I'm close to home, I'm still surrounded by iron spiders, and that will always be the case because they respawn, so I'm never going to be able to, like, be free of danger at home. Yeah, it keeps me on my toes, I guess, but it is a little harrowing, I gotta say. And I'm probably not gonna come home immediately. I'll probably, actually, no, I have pretty good research books, so maybe I will go home because I also have 21 people, not 20. All right, here's your bounty. I received my money because he's alive. Oops, I meant to take his gear off and sell it first, but whatever. I forgot. Head into a bar, and there's some thief fences, but they don't give good prices on stuff. So here we go. What do I want to sell? Bread, hacksaw. Let's see what kind of cups we need back home. I don't know exactly for the thief training. So we need a cup and a pearl vase, and tools. Alright. So that's what we keep. 1 cup and 1 pearl cup and 1 pearl vase. So what you got? I've got 1 pearl cup, 1 regular cup. So I need a pearl vase. Alright, this vendor is full up. Let's go to general goods, which I think is this building. Yep. And then I might be able to buy some of the stuff I'm actually looking for. I'm going to pause because I see the Swords of the Queens being attacked. Red Rain, you were going to buy more plates. I don't see a vase here. I can also buy the armor plating and sell my sake. Sell fabrics. I don't need 2 pearl cups. Here's a pearl. Oh, no, that's not a pearl vase. It's a pearl urn. It's different. This sleeping bag is stolen, so I'm going to sell it because it's not going to stack with everything else. Rum. I don't need the arm right now. The hacksaw. I don't need all these kits. I would like more bolts, but they're not selling them. Alright, so we are good to go home. And I'm going to start running there. Let me make sure that... oh, it's a big thing. Yeah, all the more reason to watch where I'm going. Let's load the zone first. And make sure we don't get beaked to death. Just steps away from being safe and home. I have 100 grand. That was a pretty profitable sell run there. Hitting the Red Saber base and sort of looting on the way. It's also why I'm not fully looting every little individual soldier that I come up on. Unless they really have something I know I'm going to want. Because every individual little soldier, they don't really actually have a lot of, like, if I calculate the monetary value of, like, the average swamp ninja, it's, like, only maybe 1,000. And I'd have to loot 100 of them to make the kind of money I have right now is just not worth the time. Which is sort of the calculation I've made. Which is exactly why I skip looting and loot stripping. Once you have right around like 50,000 gold or cats or whatever, you don't really need to strip the dead the way you used to. You definitely graduate away from that necessity. Now Jay is still crippled, so I can't put him down. Jay's limbs are very mashed up and nearly missing. Alright, that's an active spider. I'm hoping that the swarm doesn't need me. In fact, let's make sure that the swarm is staying together at least. Leaving AdMech? Yep, they're staying together. Let's hope the swarm doesn't need me, because I need to steer these guys around. Around spiders. It's also possible I'll happen upon some rebooting or oh, yep, they're being. Oh, this is this group. Who's attacking me? I don't even see anyone. This spider. Here's a oh, it's a cannibal that's limping away, meaning that there's another active spider up ahead that nearly took his leg out. Maybe this one? Yep, probably those two up there. Whoa! Jesus! Right at my my gates. Two of them. That is unfriendly capital U. And then there's this guy here that's just like been broken a while. Ooh, that's a hard hit. Uh-oh. Jay can't help himself. So, all you guys, time to rally. Okay, good. Jay's unconscious. It's a weird thing to be happy about, but, we're gonna take down this spider by hook or by crook. It's really taking me down. I have the butterflies in my stomach of me getting beat up real bad. I should have just cheesed it with Silver Shade. And actually, that's kind of what's happening right now. Is everyone else just got murked real bad, and Silver Shade's the only one up. No, Ferris is up, but he's patching people up. Resnick's alive. But his chest is looking pretty gnarly. Oh, there is a, nasty little cannibal. Crab, could you help? Oh, spider's moving again. Are you guys all healthy? All you guys are healthy. This is why I haven't moved to the main island, because one hit and my guys collapse. It actually really risks death, like instant death. In fact, I'm gonna set these all to block. Because one particularly bad hit, and I'll just instantly die. In fact, yeah, this spider just ripped through everybody there. Let's just have Silver Shade keep shooting it. It's almost downed. But yeah, this one spider basically went through the entire home crew by himself. I think you can understand why I haven't moved to the main island. Now that they're home, I can roll everyone back into one big group, as they don't really need to be separated anymore. Oh, geez. I have another spider that's sitting on me over here. Alright, everybody sneak. Just try to stay nice and low. Silver Shade, you're going to have to single-handedly get them out of trouble. Ferris is alive over here, patching people up. But, this is not looking good for the home crew. Silver Shade, just finish up this fight as fast as you can. At least you have a lot of bolts. Alright, I unstuck him because I think there was some, like, line-of-sight thing happening where I couldn't hit it. So Longstoat's patched. Let's do a quick health check to make sure anyone that's, like, super dying, like Meat Pants over here, He's going to get the medical care that he needs. Resnick, you can start patching yourself up. In fact, Resnick, I'm going to make you a medic at the moment. Alright, let's get Hive Recruit. Alright, Muhammad, just crawl away from that spider that's sitting on you. Geyser, I'm going to have you grab some meds and act as doctor as well. Keep in mind, this is two spiders. Really just chiefly one spider. And the main island's dozens of spiders. I think it's pretty obvious why I haven't gone main island yet. Alright, Meat Pants needs some love. Go pick up Meat Pants. And Angel... Whoa! Where'd Angel go? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Angel just got thrown into high orbit or something. So I think Meat Pants is being patched now. Whoop, there she is. Yep, when I said thrown into high orbit, it was not an exaggeration. That was a throw. Why? I'm not sure. Let's go pick her up, Ferris. That's not good. Ferris is being chased into the water. Silvershade, could you just kill that iron spider already? I really, 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 really need you to do it. Just take a critical blow here. Quit shooting, start killing. I might be too deep in the water to be messed with. There we go. This one's dead, or unconscious. Just taking one little piece out of it, so it can't keep chasing me. Now, Angel is slowly dying. I need to put her down somewhere. No, swim this. Okay. Rebooting. Silvershade, get out there and loot. That was a good shot. The swarm's also being attacked or targeted. Oh, really bad. Okay, that's not good. I noticed because Thor's head was red. Where are we? Okay, this is recoverable. We have enough force out there that I'm going to pay attention over here because these guys are real critical. My main crew, the swarm, I think will be just fine. But it's these guys that need some real health. Alright, put down. Quit running off. Angel's alive, Knave's alive, Jay is alive, Hive Recruit's alive, Meat Pants is alive. Everybody's... They've seen better days, but they're okay. And we took down two spiders. Pretty much just Silvershade did it. I would... Yeah. Alright, let's set Rescue up as Silvershade's chief task. And have you rescue too. Snowy, you're good. Ferris, you need to go heal. What a harrowing episode, guys. Alright, so, let's check in on the swarm. I think they're fine. We can just heal up. We're not that fast. Thor's not that fast. We got hit pretty hard. But that's all the time I have for this episode. So if you have any feedback for me, tips, tricks, that kind of thing, let me know, and I'll be happy to respond to you. I'm sorry this episode came a little late. I didn't get around to recording it because I had a lot of real-life things get in the way, but it got out to you eventually. Thank you all for supporting the series, and I'll catch you all later. Adios!